All right, Brad, we are looking at Iron Man 2 for the Xbox 360, released this week in tandem with the film.
Yeah.
You've heard of it. You saw it.
I saw it. So did you.
I saw it too. So
it's pretty good.
I played through the first level. We're about to jump into the second sequence here, and this is definitely taking place after the film.
Really?
Yeah, he's got his triangular chest plate thing.
Okay.
He's hanging out with Rhodey, who is in full War Machine mode. And currently, Roxxon, which is a big kind of military-industrial company that bought up all of the Justin Hammer's company.
Right after the movie?
I guess right after the movie.
Because, Justin Hammer falls on some hard times.
So Roxxon is trying to steal Jarvis, which is the computer.
Ah, yes, the AI.
Yeah. So here we're looking at, there's between missions, you can jump into your missions, but then there's some suit customization. And, you can do fabrication for custom weapons and.
Is it an accurate Iron Man face in these movies?
How do you mean?
The design of the face, like the expression on the faceplate looks a little more sinister than what I remember.
Iron Man is constantly being upgraded,
Okay.
like in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, like constantly being
Okay, so
changed and
there is
upgraded.
no one suit then.
Oh no, there's
okay.
like hundreds,
Okay. Wow.
hundreds and hundreds.
Tony Stark's a busy guy.
Well, like the first movie, you saw. I'm just gonna jump into.
Yeah,
this
he
again,
went
but-
through like 2 or 3 prototypes.
I mean, saying you saw that first one where it's just like the raw
chrome.
metal one.
Yeah.
Like before he got the shiny chrome one.
Okay,
The
yeah,
one he
yeah.
made in the cave.
Oh yeah, sure.
That's basically what the first Iron Man suit looked like
Okay.
back in the 60s.
Okay.
So this is not the best looking game.
No? That looks like Sam Jackson.
All right, there you go. There's Samuel L. There's just I don't know, graininess to the faces.
Yeah.
There's Don Cheadle. So Don Cheadle and Samuel L. provide their character voices, but we've got a sound alike here.
Do they really?
Yeah.
They got Samuel L. Jackson.
Heck, that's not hard. Come on.
No?
He'll show up for anything.
Separatists have seized control of the Tesla facility using a heavy battle platform we've not seen before.
So, yeah, just high-tech superhero nonsense is going on,
Sure.
and we'll fly around and beat up dudes and shoot them.
I'm kind of surprised this is not just like, retell the movie storyline kind of game.
I
So
wonder
no
if they
Mickey
just-
Rourke, no Whiplash or anything.
I've not seen any of that stuff, and there's been no hints at that right now. Roxxon is the big enemy. So there you go. You get a little suit application sequence.
No suitcase, though.
No. Well, that was a different suit.
Yeah.
That was like his travel suit.
Sort of limited in scope.
Yeah.
What's the, it's been a couple years since the first movie. What is the backstory behind the thing in the chest? Why does he need that?
He got ambushed by by those terrorists. And
Right.
There was like metal in his chest, and they were using magnets to keep the metal from going into his heart.
Aha, okay.
Copy that, Iron Man. Thinking.
That's the. I believe that's fairly close to his actual origin story. Those are some slow-moving helicopter blades.
Yeah, you weren't kidding. This game does not look that great.
No, like Iron Man doesn't look bad.
Yeah, he's alright. The character's alright, but dude, those hills
Yeah,
are a little rough.
a little gnarly.
Iron Man, just keep the Vanguard under radar. The
Tell
helicarrier
that Skybox, some sacrifices were made to get this out day and date with the film.
Yes, indeed. Some sacrifices were made at the developer as well.
Indeed, the folks who developed this game are no longer. This developer no longer exists
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
as of the release. Before the release, even.
Yeah, right before. Yeah, basically as soon as they finish this game, it's like, alright, thanks, see ya.
Cannot get over those slow-moving helicopter blades.
Let's skip this part.
All right, so I've got my friendly helicopters. I'm kind of good. Mission 2, escort mission. So I can tap the left bumper. So there's like ground missions and there's air missions, and they're kind of, and you'll also swap between playing as Iron Man and as War Machine.
Okay, so there's no two-player with both at the same time or anything?
Not that I've seen. The only
Okay.
option at the main menu is campaign. So I can lock onto some targets here, and I've got a few different weapons that I can shoot. I've got kind of mapped to left trigger, right trigger. And I can also double tap and go into fly mode. I'm just going to shoot up this helicopter here.
I'm taking heavy fire here, people.
Well, such riveting.
Oh yeah. take down these defenses on this excellent escort mission.
So far these Roxxon guys are the villains. There's no other kind of like iconic comic book villains that have popped up.
No, it's just been drones basically.
They got to have somebody in here. Who are the big Iron Man villains? I mean, obviously the ones that have been in the movies so far, but
Yeah, Iron Man's villains are either versions of Iron Man or like really goofy.
really,
Yeah.
I mean, it takes a lot to stand up to guy in suit, you know?
Yeah, so it's a lot of it is like competing suits.
Okay. Yeah, they don't seem to have like the kind of huge stable of iconic villains like Batman or something.
I'm hit.
Yeah, it's yeah, definitely for a lot of it, you know, Tony Stark's best villain is himself.
Yeah, right.
Barely holding.
His own nature, his character flaws.
So I'm hitting the right bumper to get a little lock on here. Use my different weapons, I think.
Kaboom.
Long reload time on that rocket there. Oh.
Do you know if they mix up flying and like ground combat in the same mission, or is it kind of
Yeah,
either
the
or?
first mission I definitely had a bit of both.
Okay.
But oh,
This boat's beyond help. Everyone prepare for evacuation.
tedious.
I'm hit. Don't go cowboy on me, Stark. Stay with
This
the
game's
fight.
probably not for us. I'm
how
going
do you-
to venture a guess.
Oh.
What do you think?
Like people who like games? No, probably not.
Or you know, people of age with discerning tastes. You know,
You know, kids don't like boring games either.
they like shooting stuff though. Wow. Okay. Thought we locked up there for a second.
No, just
Proximity alert.
oh, look at that. There
Oh,
you
look at
go.
those textures pop in.
Tony.
Even when they pop in, they don't look so
Roxxon armor
good.
are closing in from that quadrant.
Yeah.
Scramble. Everybody listen. Cut your speed by half and let me hit it first.
Roger that, Iron Man. I'll lay down some covering fire for you.
No!
You know, you'll
No,
get blown
seriously,
up.
Pull back. You can't help.
He warned you, dude. What were you thinking?
Damn it!
Oh.
Outflank combat air support. Pull back and let the armor intercept. Over. Roger that.
Man.
Cutting speed and letting Iron Man go hot. That armature's all yours, sir.
First Iron Man game did not have a sterling reputation.
No, I never played it, but
I heard it was pretty bad. This doesn't seem to be doing much to improve the pedigree. Ooh.
oh, I thought I was doing that. Apparently not. Ah, shoot the rockets back at you by pressing B at the right time. What? What?
How do you think the new movie stood up to the first one?
I thought it was all right.
Yeah.
You know, I thought the first one, you know, Iron Man's got a fun origin story.
Yeah, totally.
And it's definitely a thing that comic book movies have trouble with is keeping it interesting after doing the origin stuff.
Yeah, there is a little bit of a sophomore slump going on lately.
But just in general, I think it's tough to expand on the character
Absolutely.
and keep it interesting beyond just the basic origin stuff.
You know, Batman kind of felt like window dressing from time to time in The Dark Knight, I thought. It's kind of all about the Joker.
But you know, it's fun, light entertainment. I enjoyed it. I didn't regret the time spent. Definitely.
It's pretty heavy like Shield and Avengers kind of stuff in there.
Yeah, they're clearly trying to mount up for that Avengers movie. Marvel, I feel like that might be misplaced, but they believe big in it. Oh no, lasers and tedious fights.
I guess they finally cast Captain America. I don't know if you saw.
Oh, was that a official? I saw the.
Yeah, it's Chris Evans, also known as the Human Torch.
I bet there will be some coy references to that in the
Yeah,
film.
I didn't know you could double dip on superheroes, but
Well, keep in mind that some of these things mash the B button to either throw off giant robots or hack open doors. That's how things do in Iron Man 2. That was not Marvel Films that made the Fantastic Four movies.
No?
No. That was before they kind of consolidated
Ah,
themselves.
right,
and
right.
Started doing all the creative themselves.
so that's an
I think that's Fox. I think.
alternate dimension or something.
Yeah, that is not part of the Marvel Films canon.
Okay.
Right, now what? Now what? Hi, guys.
It does seem to me that they're trying to maybe not go quite as big with the people they cast in the different Avenger roles. You know, everybody's not a Robert Downey, you know.
Right.
That guy's kind of mid-tier. Like, I don't even know the name of the guy who's Thor.
Listen up. I'm about to issue a retreat unless you girls decide to get your heads back in the game. This boat's beyond help. Everyone prepare for evacuation. I'm taking heavy fire here, people.
So yeah,
Surprised the rotor didn't do the job there.
little beat 'em up action
The guy
there.
was just kind of hanging out
It's okay. It's,
in the blades.
they don't hurt. Let's see. I can't actually touch them. I can just go above and below them. All right. Let me beat up this helicopter.
Stark, stay close to the convoy.
What are you talking about? I'm not that far. Okay, so I just need to press the B button whenever that prompt comes up. I'm good. Yes, I can confirm the movie is way better than the game.
I haven't even played this game, and I'm going to agree with you.
I appreciate you backing me up, backing my play on that one. Shooting helicopters, punching helicopters, shooting Iron Man drones.
Any other comic book action going on at the multiplex this summer?
That Scott Pilgrim movie is based on a
Yeah, that's
comic book.
technically a comic book, right?
I mean, you know, it's not a superhero comic book, but
Right.
yeah,
This is pretty much it for tentpole superhero stuff, though.
yeah,
All right.
for this summer, absolutely. At least for Marvel, yeah, and DC's not really doing anything right now.
Yeah.
other than
I guess they.
announcing dates for Batman 3.
Yeah, that's what 2012.
Yeah. That date and everything. Oh, what? Okay, so I just need to keep those things. Oh, I feel like I am playing a PS2 game as far as just the style and the structure of it.
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. I mean, you know, I'm sure 8-year-olds could get down with flying around and shooting stuff for a few hours.
It just, yeah, it just
There's not a lot here for a more refined palette, you know.
doesn't seem like it, at least.
Who's that guy?
It's
More
just another-
drones.
Another drone.
Is that an Ivan Vanko drone?
No, I don't think. Oh, yeah, one of those ones. I don't know. Maybe.
Well,
Maybe
they
it's
bought
based on that because it's
They bought out Hammer,
if
right?
it's the Hammer stuff. It could be, sure. Not to get too spoilery here, but
Eh. I liked Sam Rockwell in that movie.
I just like Sam Rockwell. So
Yeah, but he did. I thought he did quite a good job. That character was not in the first movie at all, right?
No. I believe he may have been referenced at best, but
Okay.
so I can hit B while I'm fighting dudes to kind of counter them there.
Energy
You
shield.
see it do a little slow-mo moment there. Here, I'll show you how to fight this guy. Where'd he go? You. He'll try and hit at me. And he goes a little slow-mo and then I can counter, basically. It's a little block counter action. Enter the tunnel, okay.
Alrighty. What's the reactor in the chest? Is that the arc?
It's the arc reactor.
So is that is supposed to be like his secret sauce? That's what, like, the amazing energy output of that thing is what
Right.
drives everything in the suit?
Right.
Okay.
And also drives Tony Stark because he needs it to stay alive.
Right, right. This is a loading screen.
Thanks, Brad.
Yeah.
Breaking that awkward silence.
In case you were wondering.
Their attention.
I thought this mission would be over by now. It's quite a level.
But yeah, I feel like this is, even though it's not directly based on the events of the film, or it's not retelling the events of the film, like this, I just feel like this has the telltale marks of bad movie license game of just like so much filler.
Yeah, totally.
Just like, just go do a thing a bunch.
Here's a bunch of tanks.
Yeah, like it's
You should blow them
it's
up.
not fun, but we gave you a whole bunch of them and made it a whole level. So
Buy this game for your kid and put him in front of it.
enjoy shooting these tanks.
Come back in a week.
Show me all security centers.
Oh yeah, I blew up that building. That was kind of cool.
Much in the way of character customization or like suit upgrades. Or,
Yeah, totally.
But something to work toward.
Yeah, there's some of that stuff in that menu back there before
right.
we started that I didn't really get into. Actually, it seems like there's too much of that.
Yeah?
Like, I looked at it and I'm like, this is way too much shit going on here.
Just want to blow up some robots.
I just want to
And helicopters.
punch this helicopter to death.
That helicopter has got it coming.
I apparently can't. There. How about that helicopter? What else? I can press down and go into
Oh, man.
crazy mode.
Oh, whoa.
I'm all roar.
Now you're purple.
I know. What do you want?
I don't know. Purple Iron Man, I'm good. I don't need much else.
Alright, all out of crazy mode. I think that just makes me invincible for a little bit. So maybe not the best use of it there. I don't want to play this anymore, Brad. That's been Iron Man 2.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
It's kind of boring. It's a bad license game. Don't play it, even if
Yep.
you like Iron Man. Take it from me.
You have done a noble service
Thanks,
today.
Brad.